Hi dear students, we are starting to new chapter, area, perimeter and volume, and we are going to continue with circles, and we are going to start with part of the circle. Here for the circle, we need a compass for drawing the circle, and when you put this at the center, one of the leg of the compass, and by using your pen, you are going to draw the circle here like this, and this is the center of the circle it's going to be, and this is the circle it's going to be, and the line that you pass through here, it's going to be actually the perimeter of the circle, or perimeter of the circle, it's called circumference. So the length of the curve here, or the length of the circle's perimeter, it is going to called circumference, and also it's written here, that's why I didn't write here. And from the center of the circle, if you draw a line to the circle, which is straight line, it should be, maybe I should draw it by using this line, helping line. So this line here, it's going to be radius of the circle, and what is the chord? Chord, a line that connects 2 points on the circle. So you are choosing randomly 2 points, and this is the chord. If chord is passing through the center of the circle, let's do like this here. If chord is passing through the center of the circle here, like this one I'm going to do now here, okay, and if it is passing through the circle, center of the circle, it is called diameter. And diameter also at the same time, it is equal to 2 times of radius. It's going to be, why 2 times of radius? From this point to this one it is radius, from this point to this point it is radius, and 2 times of the radius it's going to be, that's the important part here. And the part of a circle, part of the perimeter of the circle, it is called also arc. An arc is part of the circumference of the circle, as definition written here. Okay, let's continue here. While we are solving the circumference of the circle, we are using one spatial value that is called pi. The number is known pi and written like this. Here we are going to write like this, or some people they are writing like this, or like this. Here they are using any sign. Also this one, when you see, you are going to understand that is pi, and it is approximately pi is equal to 3.14. We are going to use 3.14, not 3 times 14, 3 point. This is approximate value of pi. Generally, I'm not going to use this approximate value. I'm going to use the pi value directly, and you're going to understand that is pi. And the 30 decimal places of pi, 3.14, 15, 92, it continues like this. The important part of the pi, how to find the pi, some experimental methods there are for this one, and they're doing like this. They're measuring the circumference of the circle by using rope, something like that. Then the circumference they are dividing by the diameter. Always they are getting same ratio. This ratio always same. They are understanding that this number is pi. And when they try to find the pi value, it continues like this, and none of the number here repeating in the sequence of them. And now there are billions and millions and billions of the digits found. Still, they couldn't find the repeating sequence after the decimal point. So, as you understand, the circumference, when they divide by the diameter, the ratio, it's always giving the same number, which is equal to 3.14. That's also pi. So we are getting this value, circumference, then it should be equal to diameter times pi. Or we know that diameter is 2 times of radius, so 2 times r times pi, or circumference, if we write at the end this formula, 2 pi r, it's going to be. Okay, now we are going to find the circumference of the circle. It says that get 2 decimal places, but I'm not going to calculate by using the calculator, by using the 3.14. Here in the first exercise, firstly, this is the diameter of the circle, as we understand. So the radius, it's going to be equal to, let me change the color. This is the center of the circle. So the radius, it's going to be equal to diameter divided by 2, which is equal to 6 over 2. Then it's going to be equal to 3. So if diameter is equal to 3, the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. It's going to be, which is equal to 2 times pi times 3, and it's going to be equal to 6 pi. Again, I'm repeating this part. This is the answer of the question for me, and it has done here. But since the question is asking to correct 2 decimal places, give the answer in 2 decimal places. For this question only, I'm going to multiply circumference by pi value 3.14. I'm going to multiply, and it's going to be equal to, here by using the calculator, 6 times 3.14. It's going to be equal to 18.84. This is also 2 decimal place. It's going to be, with respect to that one, we are going to leave like this. Okay, let me solve the second one. This is the answer. It's going to be, the answer is going to be only with pi, and I'm not going to ask for more steps. So 2 pi r is the formula, and you are going to get 2 times pi times 5, which is equal to 10 pi. It's going to be the answer, and in the exam, if I ask a question, I will ask the answers like this. The circle has circumference of 50 centimeter. Work out the diameter nearest millimeter. It says here. Let's write this in. Firstly, let's write the formula for the circumference. 2 pi r. It's going to be, it's equal to circumference. So 2 pi times, actually 2 pi r. 2 pi times r, it's equal to 50 centimeter, and I know that 2 pi, it's going to be 3.14. So with respect to 3.14, I am going to do this operation, because in the question, pi value, it is accepted like the 3.14. So with respect to that one, times r, it's going to be, it's equal to 50, and 6.28 r is equal to 50. It's going to be 6.28 r. It's going to be 50. And if 6.28 r is equal to 50, r is equal to 50 divided by 6.28, it's going to be, and r is equal to, I'm going to use the calculator again here, 50 divided by 6.28, which is equal to 7.96. It says 7.96 centimeter. This is approximately, and the nearest millimeter, it says 70 millimeter. It's going to be 70 millimeter, no, 80 millimeter, the nearest one. R is equal to 79 millimeter. It's going to be, because 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter. It's going to be, with respect to that one, I'm going to multiply by millimeter here, 79.6 millimeter it's going to be, and that's approximately the nearest. When you run this one, it's going to be approximately 80 millimeter. It's going to be the radius, it's going to be 80 millimeter.